Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I'm a little bit short on time right now, so I went ahead and grabbed the team that I built in the Mega Aggron team builder from a couple months ago. It put in a lot of work back then, so ideally it can go ahead and do the same right now. It rocks 3 attacks with a lot of SPDF, helps us take on Pokemon like Tapu Lele and Shift Gear Magearna. Choice Scarf Tapu Lele is our speed control and primary win condition. Dual Breakers right here with Specs Keldeo and Kyurem Black really helps us break down bulky squads. We have Defog Torn right here, which is our ground immunity. We also do want to clear rocks for Kyurem, obviously. And then finally AV Tar as a really strong pivot right here. So that's going to be the team. I'm also uploading my next UU session to the Core Enforcers today. It's actually going live in a couple hours from when this video went live. You may remember that I talked about that in the Mega Aggron team builder from last week, so I do hope you check that out as well too, and let's get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here. My opponent is running a Webs Hyper Offense squad. I'm very scared about the Z-Celebrate Victini, but I'm pretty sure Tyranitar can take one of anything. As a lead right here, I feel like Aggron does well against both Deontay and the Shuckle, so I'll just lead off with that here. It's good against Mimikyu, but I can use stuff like... Actually, I'm really weak to Mimikyu, but I'll go for Heavy Slam here. It should 2-hit KO it. Easily, yeah. And I can actually just Heavy Slam again here. And knock it out. Cool. So I'm able to get rid of that early. Victini has to come in here. They don't have another bring-in at this point. And I never keep an Aggron. Aggron's going to solo their team. So I just go Tyranitar here. I believe I click Pursuit. Yeah, this is not a threat as long as I don't miss my Stone Edges. And you don't burn me, that would be ideal. Just don't do any of that, please. Because I'll lose to this otherwise, so I need Tyranitar to come through. I take that, and I do get my Stone Edge off, beautiful. Which means I can just Pursuit this. And they didn't even go for the kill, so that's nice. They could have probably killed another Pokemon had they just clicked Focus Blaster right there, but I guess they were hoping Searing Shot would kill. At this point, I think they just lost to Mega Aggron, in all honesty. I don't think they can beat it. That's not gonna matter. I definitely have ways to beat you after this. Not reliable ways, but there are ways. Hornleech comes out. I'm gonna go Torn here, and I think just go for the Hurricane. Come on, Torn, come through. Hit the Hurricane. I need you for Serp, so as long as you hit this, we win the game. Alright, I just need to hit this Hurricane and I'll be okay. Because Aggron will solo this game. And we missed. But they have Hornleech. Okay, that's interesting. Come on, Torn. Just hit the Hurricane. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's all I actually needed, because now Aggron solos their team. And actually, they can't even prevent my defog, can they? I guess they go, yeah, this has to come out. I just defog on it. I feel like Serp was a way of preventing the defog. I would never defog on Serp for the evasion boost. Like right here, I think I just go maybe Scarf Lele. Click Psychic, because I don't want Aggron getting weakened. It could actually put me in a bad spot against Serp. So let's just go for Psychic here. Nearly kills it. I just go for Psychic again. They actually have to give me Mimikyu's Disguise, unless there's Scarf Serp on Webs, which is not something I would ever anticipate. Nice, so I get rid of that right there. Serp should come in next. There it is. I can just go for a Psychic against this too. I think my play is actually getting in Kyurem first. And going for Ice Beam. Because they can't kill me. What they have to do is Leaf Storm. If they're Adamant Mimikyu, they've lost because I get the Terravolt to go through their Disguise. And I'm pretty sure if they're Jolly Mimikyu, they've lost because they can't break this, so let's find out. Are you actually Jolly on Webs? No, they are not. And Free Shock will be able to go through Disguise due to Terravolt. Mega Aggron was going to win that game anyway, so I'm glad how that worked out, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, my next opponent here just has a really threatening squad. I'm pretty sure Mega Aggron can take one hit for Mega Medicham. Whether or not I want to take that hit, I don't know. I feel like I can maybe take that hit on first. I can trade rocks with their Landorus T if they lead off with that. I feel as though rocks are definitely better for them. However, I'm going for an endgame with my Keldeo, so any chip I can get is nice. So let's go for rocks here, as they decide to do the same as I would have, I would figure they'd do. I'll go Torn here on the Earthquake, and then maybe just go for the Hurricane. They go right to T-Tar. This is okay. I can just go for the U-turn here. Like, even if I take a Banded Pursuit, it's not the end of the world. I don't know why they did this. It's Helmet. Okay, so that means it's definitely not Fizz Def. I'm gonna go out into my Kyurem here, and my mindset is I'm actually hoping they go Feeny. Because that's the damage I need on Keldeo, but let's go for Ice Beam here, as Heatran comes in. Okay, so good Heatran pivot right there. Allows me to click Earth Power here. I don't know why they're dancing around this like this. Let's Ice Beam again. I'm not predicting. I feel like their play is give me the Landorus and then trying to get in Medicham, but they give me damage on Medicham instead. I don't know why you did that, but I guess I can just use Torn as the pivot for the helmet damage. That straight up killed me, which is unfortunate, but I guess on the bright side, I can just get in Specs Keldeo now. And I think I just want to click Surf, in all honesty. I don't think there's a reason for him to risk accuracy right here. Yeah, any damage on Feeny is amazing, so this is really nice. I do believe I want to just get an Aggron here on a Moonblast. They get a crit, which, I mean, any help on Mega Aggron is big too, so I don't know if that's going to help me out. I'll go for Earth. Actually, I don't want Landorus coming back in, so let's go for Heavy Slam. Make sure I get this 2-hit KO, as they actually go for U-turn. I should have Earthquaked. What am I doing? Yeah, I should have Earthquaked. Do I even die? I have Filter. I don't, yeah. So I get rid of that right there. I'm still trying to figure out what endgame path I'm going for. That thing being out of the way does give me an endgame path with Moonblast, which I think is my best way of winning at this point. Nice, so what this gives me is another Specs Keldeo switch in. This will give them a switch in back into Forward Glass, I guess. Which doesn't appreciate my hit at all. And I'm pretty sure at this point I just kind of win with Scarf Lele. Let's Surf again here. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. I just go for Surf again. And I'm pretty sure Scarf Lele just kind of wins the game. Unless Tyranitar actually takes it, which it might for all I know. This is 100% going for a Fake Out. But I don't have a reason to risk anything. I go out into this now, click Moonblast, and I'm pretty sure this Nuclear Bomb here will die. Coco comes in. Just get in T-Tar. All I need to do right here is make sure it's in range of Moonblast, so I think I just Pursuit. Yeah, that's in range of Moonblast. Nice, so now Tyranitar comes in. I just need to not miss Stone Edge so it can't Dragon Dance up on me. Oh, well, that's the game. Unless, I think they need to Dragon Dance again, maybe. But they decide not to, meaning Lele comes in. I'm pretty sure 2 Moonblasts can secure this game, because that'll kill. And then I just need to switch out to make sure I don't maximize their terrain turns. Let's just go for Sub-Zero Slammer. Bring this back in, click Psychic. Yeah, because they were Scarf, and had I actually... Oh, no. Oh, well, they forfeited. Nice guy. I definitely should have won that game right there. I've actually never seen somebody do that. That's the first time that's happened to me. They unfortunately left the game, though. Very nice guy right there, though. That's not something I would ever do. I will definitely admit that. And hey, I'll take it. I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here. I actually wanted to thank the guy, but he left right away, so unfortunately I was not able to do that. He actually went offline, so I couldn't personal message him either. I did try that, but we have a Mega Aggron right here, which is definitely good against Magnezone, Kartana, Magearna. It's good against a lot of stuff right here, but I feel as though it's going to get worn down really easily. Kyurem Black looks really nice right here too, as does Choice Scarf Lele as usual. Scarf Lele is a win condition for me. I'll lead off here with Tyranitar, not expecting Pex. Magearna lead is okay. Allows me to just go right for a Fire Punch turn 1. Weaken it a ton. Is that the Shift Gear? No, that's AV, okay. So that's good for me. Kartana comes in. I just pivot to Torn. Good Magnezone play, but the problem with your Magnezone play is you don't even outspeed Torn, so that's a scenario they have to keep in mind. They're going for Volt Switch here just due to the fact that I don't have a ground type for sure. I'll go T-Tar on it. This is fine. Yeah, that's not doing nearly enough damage. I believe my play right here is just to go for... I'm going to Ice Punch this turn into Gliscor. Yeah, I figured that could be a pivot they want to make. I'm able to get a really nice chunk off on that. And I guess, I mean, it looks like a Roost they can't click right here, so I'll go Kyurem. Yeah, because they would lose their flying typing, right? Gonna make the Fusion Bolt play here into Pex, because everybody makes this play. And I can just follow it up with another one, as I'm surprised you risk card, but I'll Ice Beam card right here. You have to be Banded Smart Strike to knock me out, and I don't want Torn taking that hit anyway. Yeah, that's Scarf Smart Strike, which wasn't able to kill. Lottie comes back in right here. Go T-Tar and just click Pursuit. They probably have Earthquake, right? Yeah, but that's not the end of the world. It allows me to get in my Aggron now and just get up my rocks. Magnezone comes in, I don't know why. Gigavolt Havocs me for a bit, but that was one of your best responses to Lele. This comes in here. I kind of just smacked their team with Kyurem now too, so I'll take that. Let's get in Let's go to Keldeo this turn. Oh, never mind. I got a defog now. I guess now I can do it on the packs coming in. Yeah, why not? Let's knock off first, though, because I do want this thing gone. And then defog. Magearna comes in. Oh, come on, give me this AV. If you give me this AV, I think I can win with maybe Psychic / Moonblast. Oh, it was leftovers. Did I miss that? No, they Volt switched out turn 1. Yeah, I was gonna say, why did I do so much turn 1? I can just go for a U-turn here. Actually, Hurricane's fine too. Do a lot, so as long as I can... I don't know if I'm gonna hit another one, but they decided not to risk it. I'll give them the Torn, just to get this to work. Because now I get to bring in Kyurem and kinda just click. Fusion Bolt, kill this thing. Lottie comes in here. I believe against Lottie I can just sack off my Aggron. Get in Choice Scarf Lele, and this is what it comes down to. What am I predicting? Nice. So now I just Psychic through their team. Gliscor has to come in. I always go Kyurem to make sure they can't roost, because roosting is their win con. I just go for the Sub-Zero Slammer here. That's not going to help them. I always Fusion Bolt. And then they have to hope I choke and mispredict. Yeah, that was their play. Because I got that Moonblast play correctly. So I'll take the win and I'll be right back. So this player here is running like stall offense. I really don't know what to think about it. They have like Sableye Chansey, but then they have like a ton of offensive mons. I don't think this will be very difficult. They're very weak to Hurricane spam from Torn. Kind of lead Kyurem here. And pivot out. Because I don't want to take a Prankster Wisp, right? So let's just get out of here. And I believe what I want to do is just click a Specs. Hydro Pump right away. They should pivot to Feeny, but in the off chance they stand like that, they're going to take a lot. And I get to click it again here. They go Chansey every time, but they're going to give me damage on Feeny instead. Come on, Keldeo. Nope. Alright, well, that's tough, but I can get in Torn here. Start to spam Hurricane, like I said. Hurricane is so good against their team. You drop me. Actually did not get the drop, okay. Let's knock off here. As they knock off, okay, that's an interesting play. But weakening this is amazing for Keldeo. So let's go right for the Hurricane. As they're just letting me do it. This turn I have to U-turn out, so let's do that. I'm thinking, maybe Aggron is not bad here. They do get the drop again. And here I can just Heavy Slam into the Sableye, okay. You take 2. Why are you so light? I guess they didn't want rocks going up. Alright, let's get in Tapu Lele here on the recover. Having this weekend earlier was really nice, but I guess I can just Moonblast here. As they use Victini as their pivot. They know I'm Scarf now, which sucks, but I think I just go T-Tar. On the U-turn. Okay, now I can't go T-Tar on Victini anymore because I'm in range of whatever they want to click. I sack something and bring it in to Pursuit Trap is my play. This thing's an issue. I'll use Aggron on a Breakneck Blitz. Yeah, I can't sack Torn. Hurricane is too good. And this allows me to just click Fire Punch here. Sableye comes back in. I'm just trying to find the opportunity to get my Keldeo in, but they're not giving me it. You don't Wisp here, but I'm going to go Lele anyway. They go with it for knockoff. I was so tempted to go Kyurem right there. That would have been so good for me. Man, I should have done it. Let's go Kyurem now. Because they had their double or they... Well, I wasn't expecting this double. They did, what, 30-something? That means that they're not going to kill me. But I don't have a reason to stay in and take this hit with this. I'm going to Sub-Zero Slammer, though. Because if they V-Create, I'm pretty sure the drops will allow me to kill them. And yeah, they should U-turn, meaning I get a kill here. Chansey should die to this plus Fusion Bolt, I really hope. Yeah, that's Fusion Bolt. Nice. That's absolutely great for Hydro Pump. In fact, Keldeo doesn't even have to predict anymore. It just clicks Surf through their team at this point. So, that's really amazing. Scarf's Explosion? Question mark? What are you doing in here? No, that's not killing. Yeah, Kyurem Block is way too bulky for that. Does base 100 defense. Scarf's superpower is really cool, but it's definitely not that strong. At this point, I can just go T-Tar here on the U-turn. I really don't need my T-Tar. That's the least valuable Pokemon now. I just gotta be careful about like a cart endgame from them. But here I can just go for Fire Punch. Maybe they'll be bad. So they decide to make the good play and go for that. This was Breakneck Blitz, right? But my Scarf is gone, huh? Aggron is not gonna knock this out. Meaning I gotta hit a Hurricane, which is a really bad win con. They decide to go Feeny though. I always preserve Torn because I lose to Kartana if I don't. Yep, so let's U-turn out, give them the Kyurem. And this allows me to get in my Keldeo here. And Keldeo Surf should be able to do 20%. This dies, this can't knock me out. I guess it's probably Scar Victini though, so let's be careful here. Let's give them the damage on Aggron. Bolt Strike? I'm never going Torn. Torn is how I beat the Kartana. I'm not that bad at the game. Let's go for Earthquake here into Sableye. Go Lele here. I feel like they made double though, so let's actually Earthquake. Yeah, they do double, so I catch that switching. This allows me to just Earthquake again here. There's a V-Create. Allows me to get in my Keldeo, and I still need to hit that Hurricane. It's gonna come down to that. So I Surf here. Knock out Sableye, Sableye. They go out into... Oh, wait a minute. Do I lose the Scarf Bolt Strike, maybe? Because my helmet's gone, right? Didn't it get knocked? Yeah, that does kill. Pretty sure unless this doesn't take the hit, I lose. It died. Yeah, that's game, unfortunately. I did not recognize that win condition. I don't know why I didn't see that, but... I mean, hey, you can't win them all. They're gonna go ahead and win right there. I don't know why I didn't recognize Scarf Bolt Strike. I was so focused on the Fire-type move in Kartana. I did not think about Bolt Strike as an endgame from them, but... Hey, I make the mistake right there. Live and learn. I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I got the next game right here. I see endgames with both Tapu Lele and Kyurem Black this game, so ideally that can work out for us. Really, Tapu Lele right here. Just clicking Psychic could be cool. I'll lead Kyurem on Landorus T. This is a good breaker, but I'm just gonna Ice Beam turn 1, as they reveal to be Scarf. Likely going Magearna. Damage on Magearna is amazing for me anyway, so that's Assault Vest for sure. I can just bring in... I feel like Torn is not a bad pivot here. Even though they Volt Switch and get in Coco, I just didn't want Aggron taking like a Focus Blast there. Gonna get in T-Tar on this. They just go for Thunderbolt, and yeah, they don't have a good Stone Edge switch in, so that's my play here. As much as it sucks to take a ton of damage on this, I feel like I should have Ice Punched. Okay, well apparently I shouldn't have. I will gladly take the damage on this, man. Give me that. Yeah, this is fine. I get in Kyurem now, under terrain, and just click Fusion Bolt. Alright, here we are. I guess Torn comes in. Fightinium Z is 100% there. Click here. Or I guess Z, yeah, that would have killed me too. Yeah, Scarf Lele is my endgame. I want Rocks Up to do that, so let's bring this in here. I don't know if they have Taunt on this, but they decide to go Landorus T. I'll get in Kyurem here on the U-turn. I wasn't expecting Earthquake, and this gives me a good spot. Torn comes in. I go Aggron on a Superpower. And now I get to just click Heavy Slam right here. I'm playing super fast because, like I said, I'm kind of on a little bit of a time crunch here. That's fine. I need to weaken that Heatran. Tapu Koko comes back here. Okay, that's fine. I feel like I can just go Earthquake here. They knock me out. I'm just going to start weakening this Heatran, man. Okay, well, they give me that instead. Heatran comes out here. Let's go Keld. They make a really good Venusaur play. Meaning, that's actually really bad for me. But this did live, nice. I kind of needed this to live to have a chance in this game. Because now I get to Sub-Zero to Slammer. They kind of have to give me the Torn. But they give me this. To get in Torn, okay. I don't really agree with that one, but they go for knockoff. I just go out into this here, click Psychic. Knock it out, and Keldeo will be able to beat Heatran in the end. So we're able to go ahead and win that one. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. Likely going to be the last because, like I said, I don't have any more time. I'm just going to try to win this one ideally. Gonna try to play it fast too. Let's lead off here with my... I mean, Mega Aggron looks great right here. Just, it can take a hit from Heatran. They could lead off with Landorus T. I don't want to lose to a Serp though, so I might just keep Mega Aggron in the back right here. Let's instead lead off with Tyranitar. On Landorus T, I'm pretty sure I take an Earthquake, so I'm just gonna Ice Punch here. I don't think there's a way they knock me out with Earthquake. This could be an impatient play, but I definitely don't think I die. They can also just U-turn out if they really want to. But they don't know if... Actually, I guess they do know that I'm not Scarf because their Intimidate went off before Sandstream, so... Yeah, if they have U-turn, that's a safe click right here. I can also just pivot to Torn, but... Actually, you know what? Let's pivot to Torn here. And try to do that. Torn is a much smarter option, I think. Even if it means taking a hit from Tyranitar like a Pursuit, it's not the end of the world. If they do go Tyranitar and I do go into Torn, that's fine. They want to go for the U-turn. Tyranitar comes out here. So I'm glad I didn't have T-Tar take that hit. I think my best way of breaking down this team is maybe with a Lele again. Oh, you want to give me a knock on Celesteela? That's actually really good for me. Nice, I got rid of Celesteela's leftovers. Assault Vest, okay. As the Earthquake. So this guy's trying to make like the power predictions right away. I'm not going to let that be the case right here. Let's just go right for the U-turn. I think my play is to get an Aggron. Yep, on the heavy slam. Easy prediction, and let's go right for rocks now. That'll really help out my Tapu Lele, my Keldeo. Wear down Toxic Spikes. They could have, I guess, like Toxic Spikes on that. Earthquake's not going to do anything, man. Yep, so I get this up, and I can actually just start weakening this with Fire Blast. They're clearly not going to be Leech Seed on an Assault Vest set. I've actually missed theirs, which really sucks, because that damage on Aggron's big. But I guess at this point I really shouldn't stay in here. Let's just go Tyranitar and kill them with this. This Fire Punch should be able to knock out AV Celesteela, I would imagine. I don't think AV Steela lives from T-Tar, because that was a no-attack Aggron. This is a max-attack Adamant Tyranitar. Yeah, goodbye, Celesteela. So it sucks that they didn't get the damage on my Aggron, but hey, I'll take that. I get to keep it a little bit healthier for maybe Superior, I guess, would be the main thing. I don't know why this came out. I'll gladly wear you down with Stone Edge. Steelium? That's not killing. Oh, that's definitely not killing. Hello? I do miss, though, so I don't get anything out of that turn, but... I don't know why they did that. Sucks to miss, though, but I guess they missed their hit, so what can I do? I just crit them back, though, so... I mean, my miss didn't really matter right there. And... my endgame path is now with just Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele shreds this team now, that they did what they just did. Especially if they got into this here, this is even better. Because now I might even get to get a hit off on it. That straight up killed me, huh? Alright, well, I get to go Kyurem now. I think Kyurem's play is this guy doesn't switch out from what I've seen, so I'm just gonna free shock here. He finally switched out, okay, so he gets that right. I can just go for Fusion Bolt here, likely maybe into Landorus. They're clearly going for like a D-Dance T-Tar endgame, I think. They give me this, so I think... oh, never mind, that lived easily. Gets a Toxic off, okay. Let's just Fusion Bolt again, though. That's really annoying. Can you stop that? Yeah, I'm not letting it recover. Even if it switches out and gets the regen, it'll still be weakened when it comes in, and that's what matters more, so yeah. I knock that out, and I think I just win this game. Unless maybe they get, like, Leaf Storm crits with the Scarf Serp. That's what I could think of being their endgame as. I still have good, like, checks in the back, and I don't want to give the T-Tar setup, so I'll just go for Ice Beam here. They are able to knock me out with, I'm assuming that was a Scarf Edge. Let's go ahead and hit this here. Click, I think just Moonblast. Doesn't allow a Moving Mountain. What are these nicknames? Howling Winds, Luminous Reefs. They sound like Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, but I don't think they are. I don't know if any of you have ever played the Mystery Dungeon games, but I could definitely see like Luminous Reefs and Moving Mountain and Howling Winds being dungeons from that game. You Scarf with Glare. That's your win con, being Scarf Glare, which is not much of one. Yeah, this is over. This guy played super offensively for no reason. And that should be it, so... it looks like we will make this, I think. I think I took a loss, I don't remember exactly to what team. But... maybe I'm wrong, maybe we won every game. But I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure Scarf Lando dies. Yeah, it just dies. And even Dragon Dance on this will not be able to stop me, so that is going to be that. I did hope you all enjoyed. A little bit of a shorter session. I'm hoping we reach 25 minutes, but I don't know. And yeah, the team can be found down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And I'll see you next time. Later.